Yo, what is up, guys? Welcome back to the Emeraldos, and we've got I say this every time, Rhino, but come on. It's our number one seed competitor, Oriole versus the American Chelz. It's going to be a huge game
I mean,
today.
it is a huge game considering that Chelz is the opponent that knocked out Kroll, our other diamond, well, push to diamond player. So I'm suspecting it could be an upset here. Oriole sitting too comfortable could face Chelz and lose here. Chelz is a very strong player.
I mean, I completely agree. And personally, I do kind of want to see Chelz win because I think it would be such aura for like Chelz to go into the like last thing of the Emeraldos and have like the nickname the Diamond Killer or something like that. I don't know. I'm just spitballing here, Rhino, but that's what I'm thinking.
Diamond Killer Chelz.
Diamond Killer Chelz.
Colored blue as well.
Yeah.
It's just fit.
Blue for all the
Should be an
diamond blood that he's got on him. Okay,
Yeah.
so obviously both runners really good. They both got through the quarterfinals, which wait, no, sorry. They're in the quarterfinals. I apologize. They both got through the round of 16 and ended up here. I think Oriole defeated Koi and Chelz beat Kroll, as you said. Both really good runners. So these guys have both really proved themselves, and I'm interested to see how this game goes today. So, I mean, if we have a look at the stats.
I was going to say, should we look at the stats? Yeah. I think their PBs aren't far off. Well, I say not far off. Oriole with a sub 10 there, quite an impressive time. But Chelz, not far behind with a 10:30, is quite a strong player here as well. I mean, the main stat I always like to look at, 111 FF losses for Oriole.
That's exactly what I was staring at there, Rhino. And like, look at Oriole's win percent that could just be so much higher if he never forfeited. It's ridiculous.
I do think that Oriole has disabled the FF button now. I might be wrong on that, but at least did for a day or so. Could be seeing a few less FFs there. I mean, half of your losses being FFs is quite a high percentage.
That's true. And quickly, Rhino, Oriole. I get him confused because his Discord name is Classic Anime Profile Picture. But he wanted me to say at one point that his RSG PB is 1351, right? But look at Chelz RSG PB. 941, better than his ranked time.
I mean, and also better than Oriole's best ranked time there, which is impressive. Not on a non-filtered seed, 7 seconds faster than Oriole.
So we might see just insanely better mechs from Chelz. We might see like some crazy players that you're just used to seeing in RSG, which are risky, but not something that you typically see in ranked that might take away the tournament for him. So that's what I'm really looking for. If we want to have a look at the player spotlight now, I think that's a good thing to move on to. No. I was talking about looking at the actual player spotlight production. Come on. But I didn't actually get to read them. Sorry, guys, I'm battling with the production. Okay. Left-handed IRL. Chelz is not real. This is an interesting one that we've seen. And 0% death in Stronghold, Rhino. That's something that Oriole sometimes struggles with, I know. So that'll be interesting as well.
For now, very important stat there.
And as we already know for Oriole, we had allergic to practicing zeros, allergic to fixing bad search crafts, and all of that. So.
And also, Chelz final sub 10 before seed queue release is another impressive stat.
Yeah,
so is a long-time player here by the looks of it.
And you know what? I hope we see some long-time player like aspects. Like I want to see some really good gameplay from Chelz, especially to beat our top runner Oriole. So let's have a look at the seeds. Now production. Now you've got it.
What seed types are we looking? I mean, Chelz win rate on Village, I think we mentioned before, still kind of low. I think only had like 1 or 2 villages or this season, so a lower win rate there with quite a high average. Not reflective of their skills on village, I would say. Very consistent from Oriole.
Especially with an 18 average time, like you're looking at so many 14s on Oriole's screen, like literally all sub 14. But that 18-minute time from Chelz could be a big issue. So I'm really hoping that we do see Chelz ban Village. I think when we go over to the bans, we'll probably see a ban Village from Chelz and maybe a banning of Shipwreck from Oriole. That's his like second highest average. What do you think there?
I would say that favoring win percentage might also be a stat because, I mean, looking at Chelz's buried treasure there, 36%, possibly the worst seed type. I did see on the player stats, it did say finds buried treasure 95% of the time first time. So maybe that's why.
Maybe.
Those extra 5% causing a bit of a slower run. Which I like variance in the overworld. I want to see. I want to see village. I want to see desert temple. These with a lot of variance. I don't personally like ruin portal. I know they can be quick, but there's just nothing in the overworld. It's pretty much just enter portal and win a lot of times.
That's true. That's true. And like, especially if the portal is like golden carrots, iron pick, looting sword, you're just entering immediately kind of thing. You mine a little bit of wood and then you're just in. So it's a very fast seed, but as you said, kind of boring overworld. So I hope that we do see longer overworlds from the runners today. And I know that Oriole actually has an alt account with super long overworlds, Rhino. Do you know why that is?
Is it wrong structure, I believe, correct?
Yes, he's not allowed to play the original structure on his account. And he actually recently, I think, got to Emerald 2, which I am very impressed by, to be honest. So that'll be, I mean, he's been practicing his nethers, he's been practicing his endgames, so maybe we'll see some.
Speaking of seed type, I guess we segue over to picks and bans here to see what we get for first ban. I think should be from Oriole. I'm not too sure. I
would imagine it's from. Oh no, okay, Chelz does ban village. Yeah, that's logical. Maybe heard us commentating and just like thought, yeah, this is a good thing to ban. I mean, obviously that win rate and average is just so shocker because it's you're in the Emerald Ross and like that's not a statistic that you want to have for your thing. And I mean, Oriole must. Oh yeah, okay. That's interesting.
Oriole banning the buried treasure. So we are going to see an RP, Desert Temple, and Shipwreck as our seeds, but I don't know which order we're going to see them in. Should be Ruin Portal first.
Oh, wow.
The one seed that I personally don't like, but I mean, these runners, I mean, Oriole reaching Diamond should be quite confident in their run. Should see some good gameplay here and some fast times, maybe a sub 10 if we're lucky.
And I think, okay, so there's Chelz picking the Desert Temple. Obviously, I didn't really want to see an ocean seed for our decider, to be honest, but I'm happy that we have a fast overworld, a longer overworld that's not ocean, and then an ocean. I like this like this 3. I really do like these 3. These are my favorite 3 to watch, I think. So that'll be really good.
I'm surprised that Oriole seems.
I am surprised that Oriole did ban buried treasure though. This might be really good for Chelz, who had a iffy buried treasure. I would say, Rhino, iffy. That's like the best word that I can.
Still a very impressive average, but I think buried treasure is just one of those seeds which are naturally quicker. So a lot of players can just push the pace on there. Well, but yeah, interesting that Oriole was the one to ban that.
And here they go, already getting into it. So this will be interesting. I do want to say something really quickly, Rhino. I noticed a chat before. Is Matt in a bathrobe? Yes, I am. It is 1 a.m., baby. I am comfortable and ready. So here we go. Ruin Portal.
Ruin Portal. Both players opting to scan for the portal. Looks like non-bucket list, which I like the variance. I don't like playing bucket portals, but I love to see other people play bucket portals, just to slow them down a little bit. In these
yeah. Keep the game going. I wonder here, Rhino. I'm surprised that I didn't see it from Oriole, but maybe he'll do it later. Is breaking the chest and scanning for BT ever the play? I think that Feinberg will do it from time to time, but what would you do?
I have not heard of that strat. I guess BT being quite uncommon in these areas. I mean, we are in deep ocean. It looks like, so it could be a possibility. Both players opting to go for this one tree on the side of the mountain here. It's kind of a difficult tree.
And I wonder how much wood they'll send it on. Oriole might enter here. Oh no, gonna go for food. I like this play, obviously. You want to have food for any seed. But I really did want to see a scan for the BT because we've been, as I said, Oriole has been on his alt account, and on that alt account, Rhino, he can't play the RP. He breaks the chest and then scans for a BT instead. That's like the best option for him. So,
and here he is entering opting to not go for like an extra shears. You do have the 2 iron. I know that I personally don't build anything out of the iron in the overworld because you're more likely to hit nuggets in chests and stuff like first chests, so it can be a lot of slow time. But I have won some games where my opponent has just opted to go for shears in the overworld because obviously the 3 iron in that chest is guaranteed in one of the bastion chests. So it is a play that you can play, but can slow you down.
Exactly. And that can be hugely punishing on housing, especially with Mungie chests also being able to hold that iron. And even on bridge, your lodestone chest can have it, and that can just cause complications with the pigs if you don't have armor. So it gets a bit iffy with this shear strat, and we saw Loki do it in playoffs, I think this season, maybe, or maybe last season. I'm actually unsure, but
just Loki obviously cut in here. I don't know where Oriole's going. Chelz instantly entered the bastion. Oriole is off somewhere, maybe digging down from the top, I think, maybe, but is stuck in a hole somewhere now.
And making a wood pick. That's a really good call. And obviously Oriole, we saw entered first, but unable. Oh, look at him. He's shaking his camera. He's angry. He's mad, Rhino. And
did he not
he's
see
just
the
going to be behind.
It looked pretty visible on Chelz's screen.
Yeah, we're hearing from production he just went the complete wrong way on spawn, which I'm surprised by. I thought he saw it, but he must have seen a basalt or something. It's going to cost him, I think. Well, it is costing him. Obviously, Chelz is able to pull ahead.
I mean, Oriole's not even having the iron yet to get through this, and doesn't look like it's in these chests either. So having to bridge around to the second chest just to find this iron still.
And actually, Rhino, back to our previous point, I mean, there's some bastions like housing or even stables can be really punishing for the shears play. What isn't our punishing one is treasure. It's almost always treasure. You'll be able to just find it in surely one of the top chests, because why would it be anywhere else? Like it's not that bad to make
that
shears
top chest or that little chest off the side in the basin that you can sometimes check as well.
Exactly.
Are the 3 most common, I think, for the iron.
And look, Chelz is just pulling ahead here.
Checked.
Yeah, I think they entered from an awkward spot where they just didn't bother with it. So,
I mean, Chelz looking around, I don't think sees anything noticeable in terms
forgetting
of
that he's already looted every single one of those chests because we were looking for iron before. So,
yeah. But does have the 20 obby and over a stack of string, maybe looking to leave. Don't know if going to send quadrants or send just or break spawner here. Doesn't exactly know that he has that extra time that Oriole just went the wrong way off of spawn for. So,
and okay, so he's going to break spawner, but also Rhino, I think they only have like 21 pearls or something like that, which is like enough, but you're teetering on a weird edge there where you're gonna be struggling a little with getting to your fort and then getting to your stronghold and keeping the 12 eyes. So I wonder if we'll see any change in like Oriel's keeping 9 of his gold. I didn't know if Chelz did, but maybe they use a bit more to try and get more pearls here.
Yeah, I mean, Chelz looks like on the side of Chelz there, strong. I mean, Fortress is behind us. I think opting to just see if you can find a route because the back part of this looks pretty enclosed. Doesn't look like there's any open terrain from what I'm seeing. Maybe going around to the left here for that open terrain.
And something that we don't see from either of these runners here is actually Glodar, which is what I was kind of hoping to see, but obviously neither player going
made a
for
big
it.
difference here.
Yeah, because they both have to break spawner, and it's just time loss. So,
I mean, I don't think we are seeing that sub 10 RP on this seed though.
No,
just because, I mean, this is quite a slow exit from these runners. Considering.
Yeah, definitely. Especially like again, you're in the quarterfinals of the Emerald Offs. Like this is a huge tournament, Rhino. This is like the playoffs, but worse. So I mean, I want to see the players playing at least similarly to some of the stuff, but obviously we had a struggle to get here.
We're not seeing fort on Chelz's screen, and both players opting to rescan as well. So Chelz digging down into a wall somewhere.
And I think it really opens a lot of room for Oriel to catch up. Like, if he just takes way better terrain here, he'll just get to fort and be ahead. So,
and a failed boat crawl there from Chelz, make the boat actually falling off the side. Oh, but does find fort.
But they're both
there. Both players are entering at the same time.
This is going to be a really close game here, Rhino. And
I mean, this comes down to the end game now, because a lot of the variants that we saw, obviously Oriel going the wrong way to the Bastion, Chelz going possibly a worse way to the fort, has equaled out to exactly around the same entrance here.
Yeah, definitely. And I don't know who has more strays. I can't see. I think that Chelz just burned a rod. Maybe?
Oh,
yeah, shaking the camera.
Shaking the camera,
did
though.
Burn a rod. So going to be down a rod for the entire thing, I think. Which could be very bad.
Looks like Oriel is on 3 rods. Similar sort of strays, I believe. So should be up a 3rd rod. I think you saw Chelz there opting to repair the mending pick in the offhand. I do like that play. And is mining out the spawn.
How many pearls? Oh, wait. How does Oriel have so many pearls now? Oh, he must have traded a few gold blocks from down at the bottom of the Bastion, I imagine. No, I don't know.
No,
but look,
so.
only 6 extra pearls for Chelz, meaning that we won't probably see a 0 from him.
Or just, slow travel in the Nether or no 0 could be the difference here. I think 5 beds in the inventory there. Don't know if that's enough, if Chelz is confident with a 5-bed 0. I know I'm certainly not, but I don't know about these players.
But here's something as well. Oriel shaking the camera again. I'm not sure why Oriel is frustrated. He is just ahead here.
And into the
eye goes straight into the wall. Yeah,
the eye.
I wonder if he'll go for it. He has enough pearls to not worry about it. Who doesn't have enough pearls, and we're about to see throw an eye. Yeah, that's a shame for. That's a really big shame for Chelz. He's gonna have to.
And Oriel's dead.
Oriel died.
Oriel died falling off a cliff, I think.
What the hell? In the overworld? What the hell? Look how angry he is.
I think
that is the biggest camera check I've ever seen.
To grabbing the pearls there.
That's gonna be the end of the Oriel like domination from even a bad start to this Nether, and then like coming back, he's just cooked now, basically, Rhino. Unless we see a huge mistake from Chelz here, I don't think we will.
I mean, yeah, but I mean, one thing that we could say is that Chelz, obviously not knowing Oriel's situation, is and still having to push the pace because Oriole did get to that blind split. So he's going to have to play as you would expect to play someone of Oriole's caliber at the same speed. So might think they need to push the pace when they don't need to.
And then won't have pearls. But I don't think pearls matter that much anymore, thankfully, because we don't see Chelz having to go for the 0 anymore as a big deal. I mean, Oriole might be able to get his stuff back, but I don't know. It seems kind of unlikely here, Rhino.
I mean, yeah. Yeah, so it just heard from production there. Oriole died by pearling into a wall and falling 4 blocks, and that was enough to kill him.
That was enough to take him out.
But I do want to say,
and look at this, and he's dead again. Like, there's just no chance. Like, what does he do here, Rhino? Like, he's just going to be, oh my gosh. He just can't get his stuff
with
back,
a skeleton slowing down Oriole.
He's actually stuck here. Oh, never mind. No, I'm wrong. That was kind of Cass.
On 2 hearts, though, a stray blaze shot, which he's trying to bait out here, could be his death.
Does this really matter here, Rhino? Because he will most likely just die again.
I mean,
wow.
As production there, 15 blocks on Chel's screen, so was pretty much on blind cords.
Is that why Oriole was pearling, do we think? And does Oriole have his rods?
Enough, though.
I'm confused. No, Oriole has like nothing on him. And I don't think would have had enough eyes at the time. And to be honest, Rhino, I'm not even really sure what's going on. I don't know if this is going to miss for Chelz. Like, this is a complicated situation to be in. Oriole might die again here, but it's not too bad. He's got his bed set, so.
Chelz digging down to around Y40 now. Still digging, though. It's quite a low stronghold by the looks of it, if it is here.
If it is here. And I don't believe that it is.
No,
and he's going to go all the way back up. And Oriole just makes up the time again. And no, Chelz can't pearl up. He's got no pearls. Wow. Oriole making his way back into the game. This is pretty insane, Rhino. I mean, he didn't die in the fortress, and he's got the correct measurement. So maybe.
Could be the difference here. Giving Oriole getting another life out of nowhere here. Back into this game.
And Chelz on 13 pearls. 13 pearls. He's going to just.
I mean, if an eye breaks here and he mismeasures.
Oh, yeah.
You have no pearls left.
That's true. And you can't even. Yeah, wow. It's looking good again for Oriole, Rhino, which is unbelievable considering what happened to him.
600 block blind there on Chelz's screen. Seems a bit more reasonable than the 30 that we had earlier.
Than the 30 that we had. And, like, I just can't believe that Oriole gets another life save here. As you said, a second chance at this. I really hope that we don't see a pearl at all from Chelz. I mean, I don't know about you, Rhino, but if I was in this situation and I see, well, obviously right now I would think that Oriole is dead, but Oriole is going to enter the stronghold probably before Chelz enters the end. Do you think you would ever go for a 1 pearl 0 cycle?
I mean, maybe you get the extra pearls if there's a few pearls in the portal here. So it could. I noticed that Chelz opting not to craft all 12 here, very importantly. So I think that's the play you make. If I don't think you could probably get the 1 pearl 0 off. I don't think many top level players could even do that a lot of times, depending on the 0 as well.
But sometimes, Rhino, desperate times can call for desperate measures. So we might see, but let's see how many eyes that is. It's none.
A 0 eye.
This is going to be close. This is going to be close. I mean, Oriole is still in the fortress, but I think we'll be leaving soon. So
tentatively dropping
And he
one,
can't hit the
like
zero
drag
unless it's
crafting the
front,
one
and he-
pearl out there.
Yeah. And at least he doesn't have to build over Rhino. That's the best part of this.
Yeah, I
Oh,
mean
that's
that
an
one
easy
pearl,
0-2.
if not, would have had to build over.
Zuzu in the chat saying, if I was as lucky as Oriole, I would be rank 1. I couldn't agree more. Oriole luck must go down in history like Feinberg Strays or Infume Strays, and I don't know, Ludwig Ends. I'm not sure of any iconic runner things, but I just gotta say that Oriole gets extremely lucky in a lot of these situations, Rhino.
I mean, maybe the luck has run out here in an opponent like Chelz, though.
Wait, Chelz doesn't pick block, I don't think. Look at this.
Yeah, I just noticed
hotbar.
that on the hotbar we got all 5 beds.
And loses an axe here, trying to kill another Enderman for a pearl to pearl in, which could matter. And if Oriole insta-nabs this and gets a 0, he might win. I really don't know here, Rhino. The dragon is having some odd behaviors. Oh, Feinberg
importantly,
luck.
Chelz not having that pole to pole in here might miss the purge as well.
That's true. By the way, Rhino, before this, I was actually running private rooms with Oriole. I mean, we're not tight like that. I'm not a fan of the man at all. I hate him. No, but obviously was playing some private rooms with Oriole, and he was really struggling with one of the navs. I believe he took 6 minutes to find the portal room that I found in like less than a minute. So I hope, I really want to see Chelz be the diamond killer. So I mean,
it looks like this is another case here. The Oriole nav going very slow when Chelz just pretty much insta-naved, I think, sent that top right hidden room and is just lost in the stronghold.
Yeah, exactly. But look, still no perch for Chelz here, and he's shaking the camera. But thankfully, Oriole is just such a chud, Rhino. Such a
and
chud.
There is the perch finally for Chelz.
Never punished for this unlucky predicament. Dragon flips. No damage there.
No flip timing.
He can't kill it.
No flip
timing. Kill it. He can't kill it.
It flipped and doesn't have an axe.
Oriole luck. It's Oriole luck, Rhino. It's like Feinberg luck. Like, what the fuck are we doing, Rhino? He's making a stone sword. He has to get the dragon.
But I don't know if we have enough string for. Oh, we do have a crossbow, so we can full bow down. But
we have a bow. How many arrows do we have, Rhino? That's what I'm scared about. How many arrows?
One arrow. Never
mind. He's in the air. And he's lost his boat. He's dead. So that's just standing on the lip of the fountain, used the boat there to accidentally like walk up to it. And Oriole finds the nav. Oriole might go for 0 here, Rhino. Maybe.
And die. It could
die. That might be something that happens, but this is ridiculous. I mean, I don't know. It's just
5 bed 0 here.
Oriole had like 2.5 stacks of pearls. Only has 6 left. 6 beds here. Goes for 0.
Back cage here.
Back cage is not a hard 0, Rhino. But I don't know. Oriole's kind of bad. And as we saw, he's allergic to practicing zeros. So
has made it up to the right build height here.
No. Oh, no, he does have arrows. Sorry. Can we kill production? Thoughts? No. And that's a 3+2. Wow. So that does seal the seed away. Impressive. And it gives Oriole the first win, barely sub 20. So
one of our longer games, I would say, in this tournament. I could have won this seed, I think.
I'm gonna quote Nerdy. I feel pretty confident in saying that I could have won this seed. I feel like it was not that bad. We had a ruined portal and it's a sub 20 barely. So these runners really just not playing very well at all. I mean, Oriole dies, Chelz messes up the one cycle, doesn't pick block. We see many things happened to Oriole and him just consistently getting lucky. So, and there's Chelz in the chat. Why did this shit flip? Great question.
Who do you think is more annoyed by that game though? Because Oriole also not having a great performance in that first seed might get in his own head. I don't personally know how these two players react to seeds like that. I mean, what seemed like quite a linear seed, having quite a few problems just coming into this first seed.
Yeah, I can tell you from my personal experience with Oriole here, Rhino, he is in his head. And he's thinking, he's going, wow, in this private room that I just played against this chud commentator, I was on sub 10 pace the entire time. And then I touched the game against Chelz and I get a sub 20. What am I doing? So definitely going to take a toll on the mental here. Maybe he'll even call for a timeout and we'll see an intermission. But yeah, I think that he's just in a rough spot. But obviously Chelz lost, so you know.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. Less mistakes from Chelz, though, I would say.
I agree.
A few unavoidable ones. Just the nav to the strong fortress being a bit weird, and then also just the flip from the dragon. Bit confused there. Obviously, it's.
I mean,
I prefer games where mistakes are out of my control. It's less tilting
true.
When it's like.
That's true. It is less tilting. However, do you think that the pearls were out of his control? Because Oriole somehow got 2.5 stacks there, and Chelz obviously only had 21 to last him the entire seed. He was using, I wouldn't say wasting, he was using them like he had a lot. What's the word for that? Like recklessly. So I don't know. It was a bit interesting from Chelz, but I guess we'll see what he does in this next seed against Oriole again. So
yeah, I think we're ready to go straight into seed number 2.
I mean, I personally am.
Which is our Desert Temple. Who are you favoring in these longer overworlds here?
I'm gonna be honest. I did a few seeds with Oriole, as I said multiple times. This is my 3rd time saying it, in fact. But I did a few seeds with Oriole, and we played, I think, 4 Desert Temples, and he was on sub 10 pace with 3 of them. And wow, the both of them just leaping off the cliff, and Chelz takes the damage. So Chelz is going to probably die. Yeah, he's death resetting, I think.
Death resetting using the sand here to
he should have gone for a reset there. Yeah, should have gone for a reset there. Zuzu agrees. Now on the other side, it should still reset. But Oriole just really gapping now. Already, like 25 seconds ahead immediately.
So, I mean, yeah, using the bottom TNT, technically faster than top
diamonds!
TNT.
6 diamonds, Rhino! This is going to be a crazy fast seed. We're going to have a diamond axe, maybe, and a diamond pickaxe. I think the tech that Zuzu will think, maybe, is a sword, a shovel, and a pickaxe, but I love my diamond axe and diamond pickaxe, so...
Yeah, I'm not a fan of the sword. I would opt for diamond axe, diamond pickaxe here, but could be a variance here. Could be a variance. These players playing slightly differently.
So I guess we'll see what these runners do. Oriole, obviously, leading the seed and leading the entire match. He's ahead by 1, but obviously also ahead by about 20 seconds in the seed. So that could be a big decider in what ends up happening. So
yeah, I mean,
I don't know what we'll see.
It does seem like both players like it does. I don't know where Chelz has made up the time, but it's not that as far behind as initially thought. Obviously is still behind, but has got the gravel, has got the all of the stuff he needs to enter. So he's entering actually 10-20 seconds behind here.
But here's an issue that I just spotted on Chelz's screen. Oh, and that's another one. But sorry, I'm amazed by this portaling idea, but I guess it works. Oh wow, almost doesn't work there. Almost floods the portal. Oriel in the Nether, and let me just go back to what I was saying. I think that Chelz only has 19 wood here, Rhino.
Oh,
pretty certain.
To, I guess, trying to make back some of that time by just sending as little resources as possible. But we do spawn in a warp forest, so we could get some extra wood. It looks
and
like
we have TNT.
On Oriel's screen, we see the bastion is in a crimson forest, so wood for days.
What do you reckon this bastion is? Quickly, before we get there.
Housing.
Stables.
Never mind.
I have no idea.
It looks like.
Wait. Okay, it might be. I think we're both wrong. It's bridge. We're both wrong. It's bridge. And we don't see any triple to Chalice play here. Not claiming the bounty that was already claimed, but would have been cool to see if he somehow went to the other one and then built away to the Chalice. But this works. He's probably gonna do Soog or maybe just crack Smoker. What would you do here, Rhino?
I mean, I don't know Soog all that well. I've been trying to learn it with. I've seen that a lot of top runners now just build up like 2 blocks instead of the full big blocks. Like building up into that weird crevice like we see on Oriel's screen here doing. I've been trying to learn the simpler version, I'd say, where you just build up 2 blocks and then just break the gold. Taking a lot of damage here on Oriel's screen, though.
Means there's one pig that should have been permanently aggroed at him due to the flint and steel use in our Chalice. Whoa, Chelz is dead. Chelz is dead. Chelz falls and dies. I'm not actually sure how. I'm not going to lie. And then is just way behind. So I'm now extremely nervous. And I think that this could be.
I think it was.
This could be really cool.
Yeah, full reset.
I mean, Oriel, however, doesn't have a whole lot of food, so
and not a lot of health either.
It could be the end of the entire match. Only about 40 minutes into our stream, with 10 minutes being the intermission. So, I think this could be a really quick quarterfinals here.
I mean, as we've seen, it's not over yet. Oriel showing that he is not mistakeless, can still make some big mistakes getting to the 4 or in the stronghold nav. Stronghold nav can be upwards of 5 minutes for like in a bad stronghold can cause a lot of problems for these players.
And especially for Oriel, Rhino, especially with the Oriel navs that we see recently, we could see a horrendous nav, and that's what I'm really hoping for on Oriel's screen. I mean, the longer the seed, the more content that I get to produce. So that's what works for me, and I hope that works for you too. To be honest, it's pretty fun to commentate.
I want to see more seeds. I want to take this to a game 3. Oriel almost failing to get the fire res off there in lava. Maybe hearing the commentators curse him out here.
That's true. And look at his food situation. It's pretty cooked. I mean, he can't really throw another pearl until he... Like, unless he could do half a heart here, but... Is he concerned about Chelz? He definitely should be concerned about Chelz. Chelz made it to the Bastion. So...
I mean, yeah. Chelz struggling here with the portal again, but does manage to get it off. I mean, this is a dangerous amount of health. Especially walking into the spawner like that. One straight lucky spawn though, on him.
It doesn't spawn on him. And I don't even think I need to say it anymore. I don't think I need to say the words gets lucky. I think it should just be assumed from now on, Rhino. And there's the donut, which I love. This is my favorite TNT. I do it on open spawners. I do it on closed spawners. I do it on every spawner possible. I'll leave it at... Hell, I would make TNT if I got to do it on like any seed if I had the chance. But definitely my favorite
to go for those creepers with the looting sword to make the donut, of course.
I would use my looting sword on the creepers and then I'd throw it out just so I could blaze bend. Yeah, but here we go. He's cleared out the spawner. Really, really clear spawner now. I don't know if this is full, like you'll get every spawn. I'm not sure how much it has to be cleared. Maybe I'll get confirmation from our diamond runner Zuzu.
I believe it's, I I do know a bit about spawning mechanics. It's a 4x4x5. I mean, well, four in both directions. 9x9. The spawning spaces that you can get to.
So what I'm hearing
looks like it.
What I'm hearing is I need to start bridging my soul sand out as physically far as possible. Like I should just keep going. Yes. Yeah.
Of course,
the more spawning space that they have, the more places I get to work with, and the faster it is. So, I mean, surely that's good enough, Rhino. Or the Endermite.
Endermite there causing a little bit of difficulties, not causing the items to spray everywhere though. I mean, that could have been a very dangerous play if it did, because that cactus right there could have eaten some of those items, especially the important ones. I know it's a very far wish thrown out there, but you never know.
It's a high hope, but you know what? That's all we need against Oriole, guys, is to have a high hope that he somehow makes some pivotal mistake and it leads to his absolute demise, so we can go to a Seed 3 and see some more gameplay from these runners. So
yeah, I mean, Chelz starting off the
Soog
route here. Slowly,
and
I mean, it is behind, but I believe we can have a comeback. It's always possible.
I believe in miracles. I know it's a song from Magic Mike or whatever. I do believe in miracles, and that's exactly what I really want to see. But here's Oriole now entering the what's that called again? The Stronghold. Thank you, Rhino, for your what's it called? Oh wow, I really can't think of telekinetic response. That's exactly what it's called. Yeah. So, and oh wow, a shipwreck, and he shakes his camera at the shipwreck, letting us know that it's there. We can actually see your screen, Oriole. We don't need to be told we're not 5-year-olds. But there he goes, finding the portal room and entering. Probably going to go for a 1 cycle, sadly, I think.
Yeah, quite low beds, I think, this time. Oh, it drops into lava.
No.
Does manage to get the fire res off, though.
I got so excited.
Is opting to go for a
excited,
second hunger reset.
Oh, I was so excited. I was really hoping that we would see a Oriole death there, but that would have been your miracle.
Would have been interesting if he forgot to hit the bed the second time, but did click the respawn button.
And here he goes. He won't go for 0. He doesn't have the aura to go for 0, Rhino.
4 beds, 3 anchors.
Yep, shakes his head.
Shakes his head, no.
And then shakes his head,
looks at the ground and nods.
He looks at the pillar to say, no, I'm not going to that. Looks at the ground and says, yes, I want to stay here, Rhino and Matt. This is where I want to be. So, I think that will sadly seal off our second seed, and I mean it's a best of 3, so that's all we're gonna have, I guess, unless we see.
Chelz doesn't have a boat here, interestingly, so he's trying to get down. He has spotted the fort, but yeah, not much here to say as Oriole speed bridges out to get to the location to wait for the dragon.
Yeah, it's a shame. I mean, both of these runners, by the way, did actually opt for the diamond axe here, which I think is cool. I do like the diamond axe more, as I was saying. But yeah, as you were saying, Chelz in the fortress, not really gonna matter anymore, I don't think, sadly. That's just the scenario that we're in. What is Oriole doing?
Not quite sure what Oriole is trying to write or is doing there. Just wasting time waiting for the dragon, I guess.
Exactly. And that's not a perch, and now he's dancing for us. That's still not a perch, Oriole.
I mean, I know you will not be awake whilst this game is going on. I thought we'd say we do have another game today, so it's not all out. About 5 hours from now. I mean, we'll lock in just here for Oriole's 1 cycle. Hitting that other 3 anchors.
I'm very excited for that other game, Rhino, because that is I think it's C4 Rango versus. Oh, I've forgotten the name. It has escaped me. Cascade. And Cascade's a really strong runner, and so is C4 Rango. And I'm curious to see what happens there, but I will divert my attention back to the end of the seed, and Oriole takes 2-0 on Chelz. So
yeah, I mean, Oriole proving again to. I mean, both of these players did enter this game with a 2-0, but Oriole 2-0ing someone who 2-0'd their previous opponents. Surviving out of sheer luck on that first seed, I would say. But seed 2, I'd say Oriole showed a bit better performance, consistent run, and managed to close out seed 2.
And do you know what, Rhino? I read chat just then, and I don't think that Chelz realizes how real his statement is there. Can you see what he said?
Unlucky?
Unlucky. And he is unlucky because he was placed against the luckiest man to ever touch the game, Rhino. The luckiest player.
Yeah,
just insane. I mean, oh, I'm in jail.
You've been jailed.
They didn't even redeem points. He just has to do it every fucking commentary video now. So it's getting to a point.
Wouldn't it be a Matt Bates broadcast if you weren't in jail?
That's true. And speaking about using my full Twitch, I gotta plug you. I gotta plug Token, and I gotta plug me because I feel like doing it. I haven't done it all stream. And it's something that I always do. I usually try and make it interesting. So let me think of something interesting. I've got nothing. Well, empty head. Oh wait, we're gonna talk to Oriole. Oh my god. Wait, guys, we're gonna have an intermission and then we're gonna go talk to Oriole and I'm gonna call him not slurs, but something worse. I'll figure something out in our intermission. Okay? Okay, get excited.
Yes, let's go to the intermission before you say something you're going to regret.
Great.
Anyway.
I think we'll cut across to intermission right now. I'll ask Token right now, in fact. I had thought, well, I didn't. We all thought of a word to call Oriel. Infel. Oriel loves his combined words, and Infel is an infume incel. It's him. It's this guy. Don't put me in jail. I'm right, and the leftist woke need to listen to me. No, so anyway, Oriel, hi, how's it going? I don't know who you are, but let's have a chat.
Hello.
Oriel, you took that first seed, and that first seed was pretty cooked. It was a RP, which ended up lasting 19 minutes and 45 seconds. At what point did you go, I'm still in this after you died?
When I saw that Chelz's blind was like, how long was it? 5 minutes? Or longer than that? And I was thinking like, he must have died. That's what I figured. I don't know what actually happened yet, but like, if he died, let's just pray that he died in lava and all his shit is gone. And I know that I can get my shit, so like, I just decided, okay, I can just run back. And the run back was kind of scary, I can't lie.
Yeah,
Well,
we saw there you were dealing with a lot of wither skeletons getting into the stronghold. I mean, to the fortress even. Chelz didn't actually die. Did dig down on the wrong cause, had like a 30 block blind, so it was a difficult little blind there. But also had less pearls. What happened with the trades? Because I didn't see how you trade any extra gold in the.
No, I traded, I think, every piece of gold, I think, except like 3 for gold pick. I think I had a gold pick. So I have no clue where he lost his pearl. Maybe there was no Feinberg hole either that I can recall. So I think he just didn't take trades, or he kept all his gold, and maybe it's like the last few trades or something. I have no clue how much gold he left on either. But yeah, I had like.
He actually left on 9.
Like 5,
no, he left on, I think, 16 Oriel, because he, I believe, had 4 or 5 gold picks in that end.
I left on
and
9.
The issue was for him especially was he had 1 pearl when he entered the end. So and he actually got a perch, but unluckily doesn't do pick block and also got flipped timings. So just was really unlucky to not close off that seed against you. And then with the dig down, he was actually in a mountain as well. So really lost a lot of time just due to unluckiness. And I mean, I'm going to say it, Oriel. I think he played better than you and might have deserved that win.
I'm not gonna fight that. I'm not gonna say that I played that well in any means. But I do see in chat he said that he didn't get backups, which I did. I got both. I always get both. But yeah, that's probably why, I guess. Because that means I traded like what, 2 extra gold blocks compared to him, which might be like a whole stack of pearls if I'm lucky, which I was. So that's probably why.
And then on C2, I noticed that you managed to get the invulnerability frames off of spawn.
Oh no, that was planned. That was actually planned.
That was planned. I mean, yeah, that was a big difference in that first seed. Took a little bit there. A lot of damage, opting not to just fully reset either.
Yeah, I was low-key like praying that the damage and vulnerability window was still there by the time I landed at the bottom, and I know that like if I hit that, I felt like Chelz would not, and that I would save like a ton of time compared to him. So I felt pretty good about that.
Yeah. By the way, we actually were talking about your mental, and obviously I spoke about the fact that we played, this is my 5th time mentioning it, I spoke about the fact that we played a private room before this, or we played a few games in private rooms before this, and you were on sub 10 pace for a lot of your Desert Temple seeds. How did you feel after that 1945 in the Ruin Portal?
Okay, I think a lot of people would think, oh, I would feel like bad because it's slow. But I felt like really good because I won a seed I wasn't meant to win, you know what I mean? Like, sure, I got lucky, but like the fact that I won the seed still, it just feels like you defied fate, you know?
You did.
I do have to ask on that then. Have you re-enabled your FF button?
No, the FF button has still been off limits. I think it's gonna stay off limits for maybe the rest of the season, I can't lie. it's painful, but it's something that has to be done.
And we were actually talking about that as well. 111 FF losses, Oriole, and a peak elo of 1586 that could have been so much higher if you just never forfeited. So you could be netherite, but you just never get there if you just keep FFing. So good to hear that you're actually stopping that. So it's like an addiction.
If you say that I'm going to hit higher elos, Zuzu might murder you.
Zuzu might kill you anyway.
That is true.
I think. Yeah. Looks to be quoting himself at one point, saying, if I was the best... Oh, wait, no. Quoting the best player in this chat. If I had Oriole's luck, I would be ranked number 1. That is quoting Zuzu. And I agree. You got super lucky, and I'm going to start calling it Oriole luck. I'm also going to start calling all the Mavs in the world Oriole Mav, because what the fuck were we doing in that first seed?
Wait, okay, so I didn't get like a good spike. That's the thing. I didn't get a spawner spike. All my spikes were like the usual lively spike. And I don't know why this has been happening like past 3 seeds, so it's definitely a me problem somewhere. But yeah, I just didn't feel like I was getting a spike. The second seed I did get something. The first seed I was kind of lost.
Yeah, I mean, what was going through your head then? Seeing Chelz enter the end, so it's like pretty quickly after the stronghold, and then
saw he instant napped, and I was only like, how the hell do you instant nap this like bullshit? Like I saw the stronghold is like one whole room is completely open, and I don't even know where it leads anymore. But yeah, I just kind of prayed that I would just clear every single direction, like literally every single direction. And I knew that if he died in the end, like he probably by then is like already almost back. So like I have to zero this, even if like because I'm behind, and I just went for the 0. So yeah, and I got scared of 95, and I went 90, and I know Zuzu is like pissed about that. I in that luck, but yo, what can I say? It's the Infume skin.
Yeah, well, I mean, you've obviously installed more than the Infume skin. You've definitely taken his data packs too, because you just kept rolling such good luck for everything. And I wonder if it will persist in the next seeds. How do you feel about the next seeds?
You mean like my game against
Yeah. Sorry, that's the next. Yeah. The semifinals, bro. Correct me, I guess.
I'm like a little bit, how to say, wary of Aoife, but I think it should be winnable. I mean, I win him in rank like 3-1, so maybe, maybe not.
That actually doesn't mean anything, because I discovered something today. Some huge news that the world is going to be shocked to find out. I defeated Aoife, sorry, the actual name is Aoife, in Season 8. I have 1 win against him and a draw. And I think that beating Aoife at ranked doesn't mean anything, because I am 100% the worst runner to ever touch this tournament. So I don't think that you have a leg to stand on, and I think that the battle between you two will be awesome and amazing and epic. I hope that you go down, and at the same time, I kind of hope that you win. So you're getting my pick'ems right, but I hope they don't stay right.
Out of the players that are left in the tournament, is Aoife the one that you're most scared of? Or is there another player left in that you're more scared of?
It might. I'm looking at it right now. I would say, yeah, it probably is Aoife. I think the other side of the bracket is House to take that, I think. So it's mainly just Aoife and Hoster, but leaning more to Aoife. Yeah.
Yeah. You heard it here, folks. Make
No
a
shade to
pick'em.
anyone else, I'm just saying.
And make your pick'ems whenever you like, I guess. But I was going to say, make your pick'ems if you want to make them with the top runner currently. Has taken every game, every match, sorry, is the best way to say it. And also finished with 67 points in the Emeraldos. If you want to agree with the top runner, then go make your pick'ems. They're in the Discord, which I believe is plugged at the start of the stream. So go have a look there. And Oriole, I think that's all the questions that I have for you, but I'll see if Rhino has any more.
No, I think. Well, I guess one last question then on sort of pick'ems. Who do you have in the game later today, which is a good segue to the next game that will be in about 4 or 5 hours from now? Tascade versus CRG.
I no shade to Cascade, but Rango should win this 2-0.
Oh, big words from our champion. I really, really hope that we see some sort of upset for Orioles pick'ems, and even if it's just a 2-1 to Rango or Tascade or whichever one, I don't know. He thinks that Rango will win, but I would love to see just a third game for most of our matches here. But again, big words for our champion, our cocky champion. If you guys can't tell, me and Oriole are friends. I mean, I'll have my goes at him, and I will continue to do it until he either gets defeated or takes away this tournament, which I don't believe could even happen. So
take the definition of friend here.
Okay, so I think that does in fact conclude our interview. And I'll just say so.
Yeah, I also want to say GG was a very scary game, like actually. So yeah, it was really good.
Yeah, good sportsmanship, and I also wanted to say good sportsmanship for. You said something that was like, when I said I don't think that you should have won the first seed, you said that's fair. I think that's good sportsmanship that you didn't like protest that, and yeah, huge props to Oriole guys, and huge props to Chelz, and huge shout out to our viewers as well for contributing to the chat. And Oriole is speaking in the chat right now instead of focusing on the interview. So yeah. So yeah, send him away. Get him out of here. Let's conclude the stream. Oh, I'm in jail here too, bro. I really like seeing third seeds, but there you go. That's how it goes. And it was fun to commentate.
Shout outs to everyone involved. Shout outs Tolkien. If you haven't already, follow. I mean,
hit that follow button.
In 4 hours, the next game will be going on. I will be back with commentating with Goose, another commentator. Matt has decided to go to bed, considering it's 2 a.m. now.
Yep.
But also follow Matt and everyone else involved, and our players as well.
Definitely, guys, definitely throw RGC Rhino a follow. He's been doing some really, really good streams recently, and so is Goose, who will be the other commentator. Huge props to these guys. They make some really, really good content. And you know what? I'll also plug him as well. Oriole just streamed that entire thing. And if you wanted to see it specifically from his perspective, maybe even with a mic, go check out his VOD, go check out his channel, and throw everyone a follow. I mean, it's free, and it's like, we're all cool, so why not? I believe that will actually finally, I mean, I say it a million times before it actually happens, but that will conclude the stream. Peace out. Thank you all for tuning in.
Bye-bye.